Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. My name is Jeff, ArizonaHotHomestead, and in today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about this Uniseal. We'll put this Uniseal in those totes back there, so stay tuned. If you look at the Uniseal here, this is a 3-inch Uniseal. I'll show you here in a second a little chart that talks about the whole size that you have to cut and the pipe size and the size of Uniseal. So basically the object of this Uniseal is to pop into my 3-inch hole here. See, I've already got some water that I've been catching, and the object is for it to pop in there, and as a pipe goes through this, it's tight enough that it forces this Uniseal to wrap around the edge, creating a seal. I've never used one of these before. I'll put a link down below to an Amazon link there where you can buy different sizes of them. But I'm going to give it a try and see how it works. And basically what you end up doing, what I'm going to end up doing, is we'll put some glue on this, put some glue on this, put these together. This won't be as long, but I'm going to cut this so that I have about that much going into here. And the reason why I want to have an extra length is because I've already put a couple of them in, but when you're trying to put this in here, it's going to be a really tight fit. So the tight fit that it is, you have at least a ½ an inch right here that you have to cover. So I want this pipe to actually go in like this at least. I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to be, but to me that makes a lot of sense. So we're going to make sure that that goes in there a few inches, and I think when I was doing some of the others, I liked it because it gave me some leverage to put it in there, because it's really difficult. So to cut this hole, here's my 3-inch saw. Nice blade here, huh? This is a piece that came from here. So when you go to cut this, you're going to want to have some sandpaper. Just some fine grit sandpaper. And what you want to do is you want to smooth off these edges around here so that it's as smooth as possible. You don't have to do a lot of it. And then just kind of feel in throughout the whole thing and make sure that there's no ridges or any extra of the plastic sticking out. That's going to affect the seal of this here. So you want a 3-inch hole saw for this particular application, one of these, and sand it down. And then the last thing really is some dish soap. You want to use the dish soap on this, so when you go to put it inside, you're also going to put some dish soap on here. And what the dish soap does is it lubricates it. And what's nice about the dish soap is harmless. So you put in the dish soap, it doesn't affect the rubber on here like a petroleum jelly would. Petroleum jelly will actually eat rubber. So you use some dish soap on here and apply it in. Now one thing I'm noticing when I have put these others already in place is just going with your edge, trying to put it in there, doesn't work. It works a whole lot, because when you try, you're going to say to yourself, this is not going to work. But instead, you break out your sander and you sand off probably about a good ½ inch and kind of bevel this down a little bit. kind of bring it to a little bit of a point. So you bring it down a little bit, and by bringing it down, sanding this down, it makes it so much easier to slide in there. I'm not going to show you it pushing in there because I literally have to get in and push. It's going to be difficult, but you want it to be, because it's going into here and you want it to go in tight enough that it pushes the rubber out and around the edge here to create that seal. So you want it nice and tight, but so the soap and cutting this down, or at least sanding this down, is going to make your life so much easier. So let me go ahead and do this. I've got these going all along the front. This is going to be my leveler, if you will. So if this one fills up faster than the others, it will filter, it will flow into the other ones. I'm going to have another one up here on top. That's going to be my vent. Also, it's going to be a way that I can treat, so a treatment hole, if you will. That way I can throw some hydrogen peroxide down in there. And then I'm also going to do this on the other side so I can have the overflow. So if I happen to get too much rain, at least I can flow the water out. So I've only got a couple more of these to go, so let me get these finished. The Uniseal project's done. Let's take a closer look at what I got, see how cool it looks. So I went ahead and painted the pipe black, but it's just standard 2-inch PVC. This is a 2-inch Uniseal, 3-inch hole, and water was up to here flowing into the other tanks. So I have gotten some rain, no leaks at all right now down through here. So that turned out really good. So let me just show you where I've got. So I've got the Uniseal for here, and then I went ahead and did the Uniseal all the way down here and down there and all the way down there. And then I also have Uniseals up here. So here's my vent, and the object of this vent is basically just to give you some ventilation, and it's a treatment too. I can drop down some hydrogen peroxide in there to treat it, so I won't glue that. But I've also got it up here on top. This here is just a coupler with a pipe down there, just like I was showing you earlier. What I made sure I did was I made sure I had at least 2 inches going inside here, and then of course it tapered off really nicely with a sander, so that I have a nice point to poke that down in there. So there's my other 2 right there. Half of it's not painted yet. The reason why I'm painting them black is so when the sun hits it, it actually will heat it up a little bit, and the object is during the winter, it will help defrost it will help unfreeze, defrost any of my water that happen to be in here. So it creates a warmer environment for the water so it doesn't freeze. Plus also the black helps keep the sun out. And keeping the sun out means less algae. So here I've got this one here. This is just soap down here. So far no leaks. This is my drain. I've got this drain just going up about the same height as this, so I can maximize the water flow. And I have this done for each one of them. They all go up, down, and then out. But that's it on the Uniseals. So far the Uniseals have not leaked. I have gotten some rain. As you can see, there are some rain clouds up there. In fact, I'll show you the water here in a second. This water line was up here. It's now down to here. That's why I left this open, so I can see the water line. The reason why it's down is because I've opened these guys up down below so that I can use this as a manifold to help, and I'll paint this black too, use this as a manifold to help level off the water as it flows. But I wanted to have this up here as well so that during the winter months I want to shut these off, because I don't want to keep water in here, because when it freezes then that will freeze and it'll bust my lines. So this way, at least here, I've got to have more water in here to get to these. And then plus down here on the end, that there is a ventilation, so that should help with the water from freezing as well. So, whereas I don't have the vent here. So anyhow, that's it on the Uniseal. Stay tuned for the complete, all the videos related to this water catchment here. This is 1,200 gallons of water. So, you guys want to see how I did all of this. Pretty cool. So thanks for tuning in. See you bye. Have fun.